Hey, happy 2018 everyone. I just want to apologise to advance about the quality of this video because it's not the quality I'd like it to have been. I kind of got a guerrilla style. I had a problem with capturing the video footage. My Elgato was for some reason not saving it into a format I could use in my editing software. Anyway, as you've seen in the background there, I'm actually just rebooting my Xbox One into dev mode. I'll link how to get the dev mode in the description. I got mine for free by waiting for one of the codes to come through, like Microsoft tend to do. Again, I'll link that in the description, but I'm guessing some of you through this file you already know how to do it. And you probably, if you've already got a dev account, you don't need to watch this video because you've probably been doing this for a long time. I only got my dev account yesterday, and I just set up the emulation, just do some tests, because a while back I did a video in the past of well, basically emulation for the web browser. I think it was NESbox or whatever it was called, but I've changed my tune because obviously now I've got the dev account. So yeah, you can see the emulators I've got on there. I've got the PPSSPP and the Retrix, which is RetroArch, and the Universal Emulator, but we're going to ignore the Universal Emulator for this video because it's basically quite useless. Well, not really useless, but useless for me at this moment in time. We're going to be focused on the Retrix and the PPSSPP. Just the PSP emulator is much more easier. So that's the one we're going to be focusing on. And the Retrix, of course. So what I've done now is I've just plugged into a USB pen, which is where I store my ROMs, and it's what you'll be doing as well if you are going to be doing anything similar. So you store them on there. I'm using a 64GB, but technically I'm using a micro SD adapter. Sorry, and again I'm just showing that I'm connected to the Xbox Live. So this is what the RetroArch bridge, whatever you want to call it, looks like. The firmware is a bit of a pain in the ass to get set up. Firmware, BIOS, I'm sorry. Yeah, I couldn't always get too important. When it does, it's supposed to go green, but it never done mine. But it's never really affected my gameplay performance. Again, I'm not going to link you to BIOSes and ROMs. There's bad juju me linking you to them. You find them yourself, unfortunately. So let's get going with the Nintendo. Now I've just put up like sorry, but yeah, I've just put basically a bunch of ROMs on there, pretty much for all the emulators I'm going to be trying. You will have to go into the USB section to find your link. I've got my USB navigated as, well, as you can pretty much see here, I've broken it down as to what ROMs are in what folder. I'm not going to be testing too much, I just really want to give you guys the gist of what's working. I really want to try and avoid like, stuff that would get copyright strikes, so I think it's TMNT. I feel like there was some kind of input delay on all the emulators, but not too much. The NES seem to work pretty much okay from what I've played so far. I'm not sure why I restarted the game. That's just on pause. Sorry, I didn't realise I had it on pause this long. I could really edit it out. So when I was actually capturing the footage as well, the part of the delay I was facing as I was using the Elgato screen to play. So there was like a massive delay there. Yeah, so as I was just like putting the the screen there, it does crash quite a lot. You have to come out of the app and go back into it quite regularly. Close it down if it crashes. Just by highlighting it, more options, and quit. So behind the scenes, obviously I'm booting the app back up. And this time I'm testing Super Nintendo games, but on the games I've tested I have turned the audio off completely on the capture. Later on in the video the audio does actually go on the video I've caught, but again that's not the emulators, it's just my capture software being an arsehole. For the record, I completely suck at Donkey Kong. I'm not a veteran Donkey Kong player. I grew up with the Genesis or Megadrive rather than the Super Nintendo. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit croaky, I'm just recovering from man flu as well. I didn't even know that was there. So yeah, I thought that I'd have like longer play, show you guys for Super Nintendo, because I know most people who want to play emulators and ROMs, they tend to want to play Super Nintendo games. Cartwheel of Doom. Just going out. So yeah, it didn't crash that time. Got a Game Boy. It says Game Boy Color, but it does play the Game Boy ROMs as well. I've put that new coloured Super Mario DX pack, ROM hack in there. You see I've got quite a few. Try. It does work pretty well, and the sound was pretty perfect as well on this. Obviously I cut it because of the big N, like to claim copyrights. Well in their power, it is their own product at the end of the day. Just replaying this takes me back. It was one of the rare Megadrive Game Boy games I actually had in like real cartridge form. I've still got it. Obviously, it was the black and white version, not the recently released colour hack, which this is. Let's come out with that. I was just going to test another Game Boy game, one without colour on, just so you guys can see what it's like. Tekken Blade, I believe is what I go to try. I was tempted to try Super Robot was, because I knew that was a original Game Boy game. Yeah, Tekken Blade, Technoman in the West. Never played the Game Boy game before, I only discovered the ROM of it the other day. I know there's a Super Nintendo version. The artwork looks really shit. But then again, what do you expect? It's like, was it Game Boy 8-bit? Reminds me of how frustrating the Darkwing Duck game was on the Game Boy. I found that game really hard as a kid. And again, one of the rare few carts I actually owned. Right, so we'll try Game Boy Advance. I believe it's crashed again. So yeah, you go in, you quit the app. Right, so boot back up. And we're going to GBA. So ROM hacks work as well. So that's pretty cool. So you can have ROM hacks from translations. I've got a mixed bag in here, to be honest. One of my go-to Game Boy Advance games is this Dragon Ball. For some reason, I just really like the game. I find it's one of the ones that seems to test it as well. I've known emulators in the past to struggle on this game. It's not even that taxing, so who knows why. Really love the graphics on it as well. I do prefer Dragon Ball Z over Dragon Ball 8, but this game is really good. Like, good. I really just can't speak at the moment, can I? I did record a lot more footage of it, but because it seems I've recorded too much footage. Like when I went to go edit this, the original footage was off for an hour and 59 minutes long, so I've had to cut down. The slowdown that you're seeing there, that's not from the capture, that's just where I've been trying to edit the video and it's just goofed up on me. Try another Game Boy Advance game. I think it's time I boot up a ROM hack. One of my favourite ones, I think it's the Dragon Ball Z Training Pokemon Bio Red hack. This is the most latest release of it, the version 6. It's such a cool game. Never realised how long the loading time was for the games to boot. From just sat staring at a blank screen. How cool is that? I haven't played any of the V6 release yet, I've only played the V5. But move on swiftly. So the little warning you got there means that when it goes to save after the Elite 4, it won't bother to save up. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. So yeah, the SG-1000, which was the system before the Master System over in Japan. This is my favourite game on that console, the Ninja Princess. I suck at it as well. But yeah, it plays smooth, can't complain. Next system, Master System. I think I'd try Streets of Rage on the Master System. Streets of Rage is just a hellish game. Obviously the Megadrive versions are the best, unless you've got that Streets of Rage remaster for the PC. Well, some people have it ported in their Pi. The Raspberry Pi. Yeah, no matter what console you play it on, Streets of Rage is just awesome. Again, I got a bit too carried away playing it. I played much longer than showing the capture. Next up is the Megadrive, if I remember right. Yeah, the reason I keep showing you, no, it's Game Gear. But yeah, the reason I keep showing that screen is just to show you where I am booting it on this. I'm not switching to a capture on some other device. Never played Sonic and Tails 2 before. Quite like the graphics, thinking this is a Game Gear game as well, so think how small compressed the screen would be on the original console. I have a Game Gear. I don't play it much, but I have it. I love it. But I have played. I just need more batteries. Got plenty of games for it, just it's a battery hog. I mean, sure, yeah, I can play the games on the Pi or even on the Xbox One now on the PC. But, you know, there's something about playing games and the native hardware, it's always the best. Okay, now is the Megadrive. was going to try Golden Axe, but changed my mind. Come on, I already told you Streets of Rage is the best. What did you expect? And again, it's one of my go-to games. Like when you've seen me testing my Raspberry Pis and my other videos, I always go for Streets of Rage 2. The soundtrack on this game is unreal. Number 2 was the best of the trilogy as well. Sega CD or Mega CD, anywhere else in the world you're from. I've got 2 ISOs on the pen drive. I've got the NTSC version of the Spider-Man game and the PAL version of Sonic CD. CD-based games are a bit strange because it's multiple files, so I haven't found an easy way to do it, but you've got to select the file first rather than tell it to go back and open the folder rather than the file. I was going to leave it to wait to play the Toot Toot Sonic Warrior theme, but I figured that song's probably got a lot of copyright on it. Like, I'm guessing the strike worthy. The Sega CD Emulation is one of the ones I found which is one of the worst. You might notice the video is a bit choppy. That isn't the capture, that is the actual emulation itself. It does seem to be choppy. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be playing many Sonic Sega CD games. I mean, Sonic CD and The Amazing Spider-Man were the 2 games I owned originally when I first had my first ever Sega CD. That's probably why I think nostalgia brought me to them. Put the ROMs on there. Right, a PlayStation, don't get your hopes up. I'm only showing you this to not get your hopes up. PlayStation on here sucks. It can't run. Well, it can, but it's like an unplayable format, like unplayable frame rate. So I booted up a game that I've only discovered the other day, the Great Battle, is that 6? The Great Battle's like a crossover between like Kamen Rider, Ultraman, I can't remember what else. There's like a third one. Gundam? Kamen Rider, Gundam and Ultraman, does that sound right? But yeah, so again you get this incredibly long wait. And you might have saw the choppy and the slow frame rate, and this is the band pressed all over. And then this choppy playback of the video, but it remains like this during the game or even worse, so don't waste your time. Don't put PlayStation ISOs on the pen drive. Don't hope to play them on the Xbox One for this. Now, PSP surprisingly works quite well, although what I'm going to show you is how it comes straight out of the box. So without changing any of the settings on it, it's not that good. So I believe I tried Tekken 6 straight out of the box just to show you what it's like, and again it's unplayable. Like, you get really low frame rates. So I let it load. It takes some time to load. Not only I can tell when it's going to finish loading because I've got this like on the pen drive, it's got the little blinky light to let you know its data's being read. I mean, it's not that bad. It's when you get to the actual gameplay itself, you see it just screws you over. But yeah, all the basic stuff there, creating the profile name, all that general stuff, that all works. I've not actually tested saves. So you see it's getting choppy already.
Power off. Get ready for the next.
It's really struggling. The emulator tell as well as saying, "Stop! What are you doing?" Listen to me, you have to stop the emulation, it's getting too bad. And I apologise for that impression.
Round one.
Go slow. Yeah, basically I went in and then changed these settings. So I'll let you see the settings I've changed. I don't think I changed that, I think I just left that as it was. Just so if you want to try and get the performance I was getting out in the end, or the performance I get out in the end. I've never actually played Gracie's Car. I kept fast forwarding the video to try and get to the gameplay just so you could see what the gameplay was like, so you might see some screeching. I did cut a lot of the video out just to get to the gameplay part, but I just wanted to show you it's running pretty okay. There's a few hiccups every now and again, but it's running okay. Let this go on as well. Sorry. But yeah, at least you can get an idea from what it's like speed wise. Yeah, back to Tekken. So now that I've got the settings upgraded, let's see how smooth the Tekken is now.
Round one.
Look at that, so much playable. I noticed at the start of each fight you get that little bit of a hiccup and then the rest seems to be smooth.
You win. Round two. Fight.
Like you saw the hiccup again there, like just stalled, then picked her right back up.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Get ready for the hiccup. There, and then back to normal. Yeah, I switched to the Third Birthday, which again is actually one of my favourite PSP games. It's actually the first PSP game I actually completed. Again, which is to show you the speed-wise. Feels a bit surreal playing this on the full screen as well. I think if I was going to play it on my big screen TV, I'll probably play the emulation rather than... Emulation on the PC rather than the Xbox One, but you know, if you're off a PC, fill your boots. I'm gonna switch games again in a second. I think it's mostly to show you like ROM hacks again work and sort of for regions. So this is the ROM hack. It's not a complete translation, but it's fan translation of Digimon Adventure. I didn't quite get to the gameplay before I capture it, just because it takes so long. I kept trying to speed it up, but it was running smoothly from what I could see. I fucking love Digimon, because I'm a big kid. I prefer Digimon to Pokemon. But again, it's surreal playing these games on an Xbox One. Again, I'm going to be putting like links in the description for you to find out this, like mostly GBA, Temp Fabs, because it's where I found the information out. I'll put a link to the place where I got, or to the thread where I got the link to get my free dev code. I've been trying to get a dev code for a few months. I guess it was just my lucky day yesterday that I clicked the link and it generated one. So don't be disheartened if you click the link and you don't get a dev code straight away. Give it a few days, give it a few months, keep coming back, you'll probably get one eventually. Or you can just buy one, they are quite cheap, but free is free, right? So yeah, this is testing a Japanese game. This is Kamen Rider Climax Heroes Both, I think. You had the 4J version on there as well. Again, I'm a massive fan of the Kamen Rider series, even if I haven't watched any of the new stuff for the past like 4 years. Mostly because they've been a bit crap. Did like Oasis design, that was cool. I think his was the last cool design. 4Z's design was shit, but the series was really good. I'm a nerd, yo. I actually failed miserably when I was capturing the footage for this. Got further than where I've edited up to, and got a mission failure. Not on this part, I did this part, okay. It's weird because you don't expect the models on the PSP again to be this like complex, because of how small the screen is. They're really good. But yeah, when you're done, you just go to leave dev mode. It asks you to delete the loaded games and apps. I just untick it and click OK. It goes back to my normal dashboard. Again, it does take quite some time to go back to your dashboard. A lot of people say if you do have problems with the emulators, just uninstall them and reinstall them. It's quite easy to do. Again, I'm not going to tell you how to do that. It's all in the links. Just waiting for my account to boot back up. As you can see, it's boot back up fine, no problem. Back on my home page. Anyway, yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. If you've got any games you want me to give a test on, let me know. I'm happy to record footage of a certain games being tested, but I'm not going to waste my time with PlayStation games. Don't even bother asking for them. Obviously you saw what the red trick says, other consoles that can be emulated, arcade games for one, but yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps, I hope the links help. Hope you guys all have an amazing 2018.